contacts and one eye, JR? It's been obvious to me. All's fair in love and war, JR. And I love it when this guy goes to war.
Whoever said that cheaters never prosper certainly never saw this. You know where this is going.
DDT! DDT! That could be the difference maker, JR. Believe me, JR, that's just a technicality. I just hope everyone's able to walk away from the match once it's over.
They call Mark Henry the world's strongest man. But strength isn't everything, and it's not always enough to win a match.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR. I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's going to go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first. She's got control of her opponent. You know what's coming next.
I sure do. There she goes with the DDT. What an incredible performance by this phenomenal superstar.
Did you expect anything less, JR? I mean, look who's in the ring right now.
No, I didn't, King. I had high expectations, and I'm happy to say that this match has exceeded them all.
I am so glad Chris Benoit isn't the World Heavyweight Champion anymore, JR. I couldn't stand it when Raw was being represented by someone like him.
Oh, yeah. What a tragedy it was to have a champion who was utterly... What a reversal.
I've got to say, JR, I'm really impressed by what we've seen here tonight.
How could you not be, King? These are some of the finest athletes in all of sports entertainment.
I'm just saying that this has been a great match so far.
It has indeed, King, and I think it's only going to get better from here on out. You're not going to get him with that one.
I can't believe he countered that one.
Did you see that? Ring the damn bell. You can't let somebody get away with that.
I don't think the ref saw it, JR. And if the ref doesn't see it, it's not illegal. He reversed it. On this day. Uh-oh. It looks like he's looking to wrap this one up.
My God, what a power bomb! He might have broken his opponent in half.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one.
My name is Finley, and I
Rhino's
love
gotten
to
lucky
fight.
more times than I can count. I'll give him that. But sooner or later, his luck's gonna run out. And it might be tonight.
I know that Kurt Angle has rubbed some fans and fellow superstars the wrong way in the past. But when it comes right down to it, you can't deny the fact that he's earned the right to take a little pride in his opponent.
A little pride? JR, I'd say you sounded like Kurt Angle's biggest fan. If I wasn't sure that Angle himself was already president of his own fan club.
Excellent counter. What ring presence? When I look at what Shelton Benjamin has become, it turns my Sooner stomach like one orange. I can't believe a bright young kid with his potential has let the success go straight to his head like this.
I think you're just jealous, JR. Why can't you give Shelton the credit he deserves? Over the top rope and down to the floor. That's an elimination. You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifices than any other professional athlete I know.
It really is like being married to your career. There's not much room for anything else.
And marriage is a subject which you happen to be something of an authority. Isn't that right, King?
Come on now, JR. A man doesn't know what true happiness is until he's married. And then it's too late.
I think this crowd's giving a textbook reversal there. He countered that and made it look easy. That went nowhere. Is that? Yes, that's an elimination.
Oh, check this out, JR. This is going to be cool.
I'm not sure his opponent would agree. That backbreaker usually means the beginning of the end.
So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE, but you got to have... And there's the elimination. He's a slippery devil. Boy, when you...
Look at the fans, JR. They know what's coming next.
They sure do. And there it is. The FU. What an impact. He's been removed from the ring and from contention in this match. Hey, I won't deny that Angle thinks very highly of himself, but he's... Would you look at that? A blatantly illegal maneuver. That should be a disqualification.
You might be right, JR, but I don't hear the ring bell. This match is still going.
Can you
saw that
dig
one
it,
coming.
sucker?
He's got his opponent set for the ride of a lifetime.
Here it is, JR. A huge power bomb. After some of the things we've seen in this ring, JR, I think we better remind the folks at home not to try this stuff themselves.
That is not the position you want to be in when you're facing the doctor of thugonomics.
It sure isn't, JR. The STFU is locked in. And you don't see many superstars get out of this one. Look at this, JR. Can you imagine SmackDown putting on a match half as good as this?
No disrespect. He doesn't look too happy about it, but an elimination is an elimination. Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds. A reversal. Can he capitalize on it? He's sizing up his opponent. This could be it.
There it is, JR. He's patented scissors kick. Uh-oh. I think he's looking to finish off his opponent.
He sure is, King, and that scissors kick just might do it.
These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know that their paychecks come straight from the WWE fans. They're not going to let them down.
Yeah, but if they don't keep the fans happy...
If wishes were fishes, the world would be an ocean. But that's not the case now, is it?
What a counter! I don't think the fans appreciated that one very much. I don't think he cares much what the fans think.
That much is obvious, King. What a lowdown. There he goes. He's out of the match. This capacity crowd is making their opinions known.
Well, with one less superstar in this match now, there's the reversal. cameraman not to go for any close-ups on Chris Benoit, JR. We don't want people's TV screens cracking.
I don't think Benoit ever won any beauty contests. That's not because he was too busy putting his body on the line year after year to rise to the very top of this business.
This has gone beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks could kill, somebody would be pushing up daisies right now.
And you've got to admit, that makes for a much more interesting match, JR.
It sure does. But I just hope these superstars can settle their differences in the ring and leave it at that.
Watch out! He reversed it! He countered that one perfectly! Oh, boy! Oh, man! He's got a hold of his opponent! What's he gonna do?
T-bone suplex! My God, what speed! What power! He's not going to get caught with that one.
You know, JR, when I saw this match on paper, I wasn't too sure about it. But it's turned out a lot better than I thought it would. Talk about adding insult to injury, tossed out of the ring and the match. It's like he read his opponent's mind.
And it's been reversed.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
You're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or wow. He wasn't too gentle about throwing him out. You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in the WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down the field or slamming a puck into a net. This is serious physical competition.
It sure is. The toughest athletes in the world are on the WWE.
Oh my gosh! He's been eliminated from the match. Up and over and out. Eliminated.
Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR?
He's got his opponent in position. I think he's going for it.
No! It can't be! Not the FU! You talk about ruthless aggression. Look at the way these superstars have been going after each other.
They're not playing with kid gloves, that's for sure.
We knew we were going to see a heck of a match, but this might turn out to be... No. Go ahead and say it, JR.
All right, I will. I think this one's got all the makings of a bona fide slobber knocker.
He's got his opponent in position.
All the way up and right back down again head first. The dead level.
His opponent telegraphed that one. Looks like they've slowed the match down a little, and I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with the old expression, fools rush in.
Is that right?
Straddling that ring rope has got to be just about the most uncomfortable thing a human being can endure.
No kidding, JR. That's worse than an all-day donkey ride.
Oh, my. Now, that's what you call a compromising position.
That's enough to make you rethink your entire career, JR. That's it. He's out of the ring, and that means he's out of the match, too. I think I know who's going to win this match, but I don't want to say. I'm afraid I'll jinx it.
Come on, King. Don't tell me you're superstitious.
Of course not, JR. I'm not superstitious because I know that's unlucky. I can't believe they let someone like Kid Cash compete at...
That's one fewer superstar in this match.
Well, you know what they say? I don't believe it. He's been eliminated. I know you're always complaining about Randy Orton's ego, JR. But let's face it, Orton was the youngest world heavyweight champion of all time. I think he's earned the right to be a little arrogant.
I'm not taking anything away from Orton's accomplishments, King, but no one's got a higher opinion of him than Orton himself. Sometimes I wish he'd just shut his mouth and show us what he's got. I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR. I'm not sure if he took a ride over the top rope, down to the floor, and out of this match. These superstars sure aren't going easy on each other here tonight.
What do you expect, King? This isn't ballet, you know.
Oh, really, JR? Gosh, tell me more about your in-ring experience.
Well, I've got a pinfall victory over Triple H in my credit. How about you?
I don't understand why you like Carlito so much, JR. What, did he lie to you and tell you that you were cool or something?
I've never been accused of being cool by Carlito or anyone else. Quite frankly, I'm not sure I'd know cool if it bit me on my Oklahoma Sooner backside. Here comes this finishing maneuver, and like the man, this is going to be ugly.
Not half as ugly as the guy performing it, JR. These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it.
It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight.
They sure are, JR.
You gotta give him credit. He's got a lot of heart.
Yeah, but I don't think he's got much in the way of brains. Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And he's got his opponent in a precarious position.
Oh my gosh, there's the neck breaker. That's a heck of a move, JR. sports entertainment.
You're absolutely right, King. We've got the best superstars, the best band,
And the best announced team. Don't forget that.
I was going to say that until you interrupted me. Now I'm just hoping I haven't lost Taz's phone number. This is Raw action at its finest. That's why Raw. This match has come to an abrupt end for that superstar.
This match has the...
Oh my, he's bleeding! That's an unfortunate side effect of this very physical competition.
An unfortunate side effect. JR, this is what it's all about. Beating your opponent to a pulp.
I'd like to think there's a little bit more to it than that, King. These are professional athletes, not street thugs.
So what you're saying is, they love him because he's honest about being dishonest? That's so crazy, it just might be true.
What a competitor is Eddie Guerrero. He's held just about every major title there is, including Intercontinental, United States, and Tag Team titles. And don't forget, folks, Latino Heat is a...
Looks like his hopes of winning this one have been shattered, JR.
This capacity crowd is solidly behind their superstar. Look at this.
Wow, could you be any more biased, JR? How about some fair and balanced commentary?
I think I'm king. I know I'm sexy.
I don't think these superstars have any intention of taking it easy on each other tonight.
That's not what they signed up for.